In today's world, technology defines our lives. Our cities are powered by electricity, our communications are instant, and our daily routines revolve around digital devices. But in some corners of the world, entire communities live without these modern conveniences. These are the tribes that have chosen or been forced to live without technology. In their world, the rhythms of nature guide their lives, and survival is an art passed down through generations. Though the world races forward with innovation, these tribes remain tethered to the past, living in balance with the earth. But what does life look like when technology doesn't interfere with the daily routine? What wisdom can we learn from their way of life? Deep in the Amazon rainforest of Brazil and Venezuela lives the Yanomami Tribe, one of the few remaining groups to live without modern technology. Their existence revolves around a profound connection to nature, a way of life that has sustained them for centuries. The Yanomami survive through hunting, fishing and foraging, using tools and techniques passed down through generations. Their society is organized around small villages where the community shares everything, so from food to responsibilities. Their knowledge of the forest, the plants and the animals is vast, honed through experience and a deep understanding of their environment. For the Yanomami, the forest is their home and their provider. They have no need for modern technology because the natural world is all they need. But their way of life is increasingly under threat from deforestation, encroachment by outsiders and diseases brought by the outside world. Yet their resilience and deep connection to the earth continue to define their survival. In the remote Omo Valley of Ethiopia, the Hamar Tribe lives a life without technology, where cattle hold deep cultural and economic significance. The Hamar people are semi-nomadic herders, relying on their livestock for food, clothing and trade. The Hamar's daily routine is centered around their cattle. They build temporary homes made from mud and straw, which they move as needed to graze their animals. They live in close-knit communities where cooperation and sharing are essential. While they don't use modern tools or machinery, they've perfected the art of survival in their harsh environment. Rituals and ceremonies are an important part of Hamar life. The famous bull jumping ceremony marks the passage of young men into adulthood and is one of the tribe's most cherished traditions. It is a reminder that their way of life, deeply rooted in nature and tradition, is preserved through culture rather than technology. The Maasai Tribe, known for their striking red shukka and their proud warrior traditions, have lived for centuries without the influence of modern technology. Spread across Kenya and Tanzania, the Maasai are known for their strong cultural identity and deep connection to their cattle. For the Maasai, cattle are more than just a source of food. They represent wealth, status and spiritual significance. Their daily lives revolve around caring for their animals, and they rely on traditional tools like spears and knives. The Maasai's relationship with nature is sacred. They believe that their ancestors, spirits and the land are intertwined. The Maasai community thrives on oral tradition. Elders pass down knowledge about the land, the stars and the animals to the younger generations. Their wisdom is not found in books or screens, but in the stories told around the fire, and in the lived experiences of each member of the tribe. In the frigid Arctic, the Inuit people have survived for thousands of years without modern technology. Living in harsh, frozen environments, they have developed unparalleled skills for hunting and survival. The Inuits' ability to thrive in the most extreme conditions is a testament to their ingenuity. They have mastered ice fishing, hunting seals, and building igloos that provide warmth in freezing temperatures. Their tools are crafted from bone, stone, and wood, and their clothing is made from the skins of animals, materials they understand intimately. The Inuits' close-knit communities are bound by tradition, and their knowledge of the natural world is passed down from generation to generation. They rely on the rhythms of nature, understanding the movements of animals and the changing patterns of the weather. Their lives are entirely attuned to the natural world, a world they do not seek to control, but to live in harmony with. While these tribes continue to live without technology, they are increasingly at risk. As the modern world encroaches on their territories, they face threats from disease, climate change, and exploitation. Their way of life is often misunderstood and under pressure to change, yet their resilience continues to inspire. In a world where technology seems to offer the solution to every problem, these tribes remind us of the power of simplicity, connection, and the wisdom of living in tune with nature. They have no smartphones, no social media, no machines. But in many ways, they possess something even more valuable, a deep understanding of the world around them and a way of life that has withstood the test of time. In their silence, in their simplicity, there is a powerful lesson. Sometimes to move forward, we must first learn to live with what is already here.